Now, the next one is something that I struggled with in a lot of different environments. Like every place I've ever worked, this has been a problem. It's IPMI, authentication bypass. And anybody who has paid attention to this knows how frustrating this is. Because when you buy a server class hardware typically has a lights out interface or IPMI port or capability. And the manufacturers have very tenuous support for these things. And they not only do they have kind of a tenuous support, like I remember it was years ago, there was a vulnerability that where you could collect password hashes. And even though the chassis were still under support, the manufacturer basically said, like, there's nothing we can do. It's not fixable.
And now you're just making me angry. You just made this list so I'd be mad, didn't you?
Obviously, yes. The trade off here is you're not going to be able to patch these things and keep them current, right? Like and it's not necessarily because they're not possible to patch. It's because a lot of times the vulnerabilities aren't patched. Like they are, they can be patched, but the manufacturers aren't releasing patches for things that are found. And
The
so
ecosystem just isn't there like it is for software vulnerabilities.
exactly.
Well, just treat them as radioactive and get them on a very isolated, very well protected
So
network.
that was always in all the contexts that I've ever had to deal with these. This is exactly what we would do.